Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to make sense of the corporate world's most eye-opening secrets. And in this case, we've got a really interesting appointment happening at Ulta Beauty. So Ulta Beauty, the popular beauty retailer, has just announced a big change in their financial leadership. This is crucial because the person in charge of the money really shapes a company's direction. This report is basically a heads up to investors about important events. And the main event here is the appointment of a new chief financial officer. The date of this report is the 10th of October, with the earliest event being the same date. This means the decision was made then, but the actual change happens a bit later. This section tells us all about people joining or leaving key positions at the company and what they'll be paid. So the big news is that Christopher DeLaurifice is stepping in as the new chief financial officer, or CFO, starting the 5th of December. He will also be in charge of all financial reporting and making sure the company S-books are in order. Mr. DeLaurifice is 54 years old and comes with a strong background. He was previously the CFO at Becton Dickinson & Company, a big player in the medical technology world since 2021. Before that, he spent over 20 years at Johnson & Johnson, holding various financial leadership roles. He also sits on the board of ResMed Inc. and chairs their audit committee. This kind of experience is exactly what you want in a top financial executive. Now let's talk about the compensation, because that tells a story about how much the company values this new hire. Mr. DeLaurifice will be earning a base salary of $980,000. That's a solid salary for a CFO. On top of his salary, starting next fiscal year, he'll be eligible for a cash bonus. The target for this bonus is 125% of his base salary, meaning he could earn an extra $1.2 million if he hits his goals. And the sky as the limit, with a maximum payout of up to 200% of that target, which could be a significant payday. This means the company wants him to be highly motivated to drive financial performance. He'll also be part of the company's long-term incentive plan. For 2026, the target value for his stock grants is a massive 450% of his base salary, which is over $4.4 million. This is usually given in the form of stock or stock options. Half will be in restricted stock units that vest over time, and the other half in stock options that also vest over a few years. This aligns his interest with the long-term success of Ulta Beauty. To sweeten the deal and to make up for any unvested stock he is leaving behind at his old job, he is getting a $1 million sign on bonus. This is pretty common for executive hires, but he has to pay it back if he leaves voluntarily or for cause in his first year, which is a standard way to ensure he sticks around. He is also getting restricted stock units worth $1.1 million that will vest 1 year after they re-granted, and another chunk of restricted stock units worth $2.2 million that will vest 2 years after they re-granted. These are substantial equity awards, showing the company's commitment to bringing him on board and retaining him. All these equity grants come with strings attached, of course. He'll need to sign agreements and follow rules, including a non-compete and non-solicitation clause for a year after he leaves. This is to protect Ulta Beauty's secrets and clients. Ulta Beauty is also helping him relocate to the Chicago area, his home turf, covering travel and other expenses for a year. And they even footing the bill for up to $20,000 in legal fees related to his new job offer. These perks show they really want him to be comfortable and focused on the job from day one. As for severance, if he is let go without cause, he'll be eligible for benefits similar to other top executives at his level, provided he signs a release of claims. This is pretty standard practice. It is also important to note that his appointment wasn't part of some backroom deal, and he doesn't have any family ties or conflicts of interest with the current leadership or board. This reassures investors that his appointment is based purely on merit and his qualifications. With Mr. DeLaurifice taking over, Christopher Lialios, who has been serving as the interim CFO, will go back to his previous role as Senior Vice President and Controller. This signals a smooth transition and a return to normalcy for operations. Now, let's quickly touch on another item in this report. On the 16th of October, Ulta Beauty also put out a press release officially announcing Mr. DeLaurifice's appointment. This section just lists the documents that are being filed along with the report. And here is Exhibit 99.1, which is that press release we just mentioned. This is how companies officially communicate these big moves to the public. And the last exhibit is related to interactive data files, essentially a digital tagging system for the report. Finally, the report is signed off by Renny G. Cesars, the Chief Legal Officer, on the 16th of October, confirming everything is in order. So, what does this all mean for Ulta Beauty? Hiring a CFO with a strong background like Mr. DeLaurifice S is a positive sign. It suggests the company is looking to strengthen its financial strategy and operations. His experience with large established companies like Becton Dickinson and Johnson shows he can handle complex financial structures and markets. The substantial compensation package, including significant equity awards, signals that Ulta Beauty is serious about retaining him and incentivizing him to drive growth and profitability. This move points to a commitment to robust financial management and strategic financial planning for the future. It is a solid step towards continued stability and growth for the company. Alright, that is our breakdown of Ulta Beauty S latest filing. What is your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company? S Future, drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.